Looks like I kind of actually know what I'm doing.
Okay, this looks like it's a very tough job.
Throw it away.
And what do we got here?
Got a couple of Two Brothers cans. This is going to give it a deeper, louder noise. This will be a little more whiny. We can go to this one.
Is it threaded?
We'll just go to this one.
It's just a 18 mil.
Like that. Can it there. Yeah.
I think you could have win here, but how's it going to hold the back end up?
This is the moment of truth, really.
Well, we'll loosen a little bit.
It'll fit.
It won't fit unless you loosen it.
Yeah, I said it will. I just checked.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Like a glove.
I don't want it too cinched.
All right. All right, let's see if that little clamp works. Okay, time to rotate. All right, start talking about what you're doing.
So there's a coating inside the tank, fixed rust problem, and we got to move it around every so often so we get a new coat and it covers everything.
Every 20 minutes to rotate it.
You can set it on this.
This time we're gonna set it upside down.
And the trick to this is you don't want to shake it real hard too much because it'll put air bubbles in it. Air bubbles are bad, okay?
All right, nobody touchy. How many layers do you think you got on that sucker?
Right now I have one.
Ah, so you got 14 more to go.
Really?
Yeah, got a lot of gap to take up.
14, bro?
Well, it doesn't have to be exactly that many. Just a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does the seat have to be on it?
For what purpose? No. We're probably gonna have to take that off again or loosen it
Why?
for alignment purposes.
What about that fuse?
Yeah, when you put this clamp on there, it might.
Well, actually.
The clamp wants to be on that bump out, not on the bump out.
Let me see. What do you mean?
Where you have it, it can walk off.
You think?
That bump out is not a clamping surface.
So you think it's...
Yeah, what you're
Oh,
supposed.
look! Tried to pull it off.
Well, look at it once you have it
Dude.
mounted right.
Oh, what? Oh, man, it's playing.
But there's supposed to be a gasket in there.
You're not pulling that off.
There's supposed to be a gasket in between those two surfaces. It's
There
pretty
basically
thick.
is.
it's pretty thick. No, there isn't a. You
Some
were
of the
made.
cloth?
Yeah, it's kind of cloth. It's not really a cloth. It is very easily moved around.
I don't know. What do you think?
You don't need it if you kick the gap up with something.
More
that
gaps? You're saying do more?
This clamp needs to be here.
No, no, no. There's the flanges right here. You have the cuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is clean. And
Okay.
I don't think it's moving. Try to pull it a bit.
Well, we're good. And when you mount this, you can see if it's leaking or not. That's all that matters. Looking like a winner. I used that one before. That's perfect.
You got those?
Barely. There you go. You need another washer.
What?
You might need another washer.
Can you get from underneath if you took the seat off?
You put it in the green thing?
I take it down to the upholstery shop. Or, you call the people that work on the road.
Go for it.
These are
It broke. It's missing.
Oh,
there's a pin.
It goes in straight and then it goes, and it holds it on the other side. Can you put one of those in there?
Yeah, you gotta just keep doing that for a while. It pulls up, but if you just keep like swishing it.
So we can put it outside.
Out back? It's no more drips?
And I would put it maybe in the tent so that way no dust particles blowing around in the wind. Because it'll stick right now.
Alright, so we just want to hear it crank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even push it down.
Wow, nice.
Is it any
We got a
good?
green neutral light.
Yep. Kickstand's down. Pick it up.
Whoa.
Any more? Nope. No start.
Relay.
It might not be enough juice for that thing. Who knows? I'll put it down.
Ah!
Okay, goes close. Dude.
No kickstarting this.
Kickstarting that.
How much?
A little more.
Right there,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
that's
I
good.
wouldn't do no
That's
more
good, that's
because
good.
you're gonna have to turn it upside down to get it on that lid.
Fuck, dude. It's not
See what I mean?
Screen that bottle down. Gucci.
How's that cord doing?
It's sucking, dude. Look at all those air bubbles coming out. Where the fuck's the fuel going?
Turn it off, turn it back on.
Stop. There's fuel dripping right here.
Dude.
It's dumping fuel. Turn it off.
Ready?
No, it's dumping fuel off the fuel rail. Look at all these fittings. It all needs to be rebuilt.
Rebuild? This time of the day?
You can't run a bike with fuel dumping on the engine.
No.
Sometimes.
It's dumping.
Did you give it gas?
No.
That's all the fuel pump. I told you it was sucking fuel like crazy. I was like, where's it all going? It's not dripping. And then it started coming out. All these fittings.
Is that an ECU issue?
No, that's these are all, there's fittings here. I don't know how
I
it
mean,
works,
it's not
but
fuel injected, it's carbureted.
Yeah.
every one of
So
these
the
fuckers
ECU
is
should
leaking.
have
Every one of
nothing
these
to do
is
with
leaking.
it. Unless it's just dry rotted and it's leaking from it.
Let's try it again.
Bubblegum?
Took over half the
Open,
gas,
when you do it, give it throttle. Open the flaps.
and we're dripping a little bit off the
let's go. Come on.
lid. Go. Yeah, it's pouring
Give
out.
it throttle.
You see it?
Yep. Give it throttle. Open them bodies. Yep. Open them all the way up.
Just choke on.
Wide open. Wide open. Wide open.
We need starting fluid.
What a battery
Yeah.
fucking.
Turn it off.
Just so you know, we have a small pile of gas underneath the bike. What I mean by small, it's not small.
I mean,
That it could be
Give it a
pouring
little
out of
bit of
those
compression.
because of it not being plugged in. You know
No, this is the main
air.
fuel line
Where
going
does
to
this
the car.
air go?
That's the return, if it has one. I don't know what it is. It might be some sort of
vacuum
smog.
I don't know why these
or like a evap.
Was this pouring it out or was it?
Yes, right
Yeah.
out of there.
Both sides.
Well, where's all the gas leaking from? Down here? Is
No, right here.
No, up under here.
it? But then it's dripping where? I don't see where it's dripping down here. On the engine right there?
Yeah, and
right
then
on
it's
the
running
case.
down onto the floor.
Switch sides.
Yeah,
let
switch
him
sides.
let him kick it on while you look.
Yeah, you should watch it.
Go ahead.
This thing. 'Cause it's pouring.
Start now, watch. I wish we had starting fluid.
Why isn't the key turning? There we go.
Let me play with this.
Make sure that.
saw it?
You still think it'll do that with the gasoline tank on?
Hell yeah, dude. You just won't see it.
dude.
You just see it dripping
Is
on
it
the
a
ground.
gasket or no?
Looks like it might be like little O-rings or something, or little gaskets in there.
When you take it apart, you figure it out.
Well, or you could look up
You can look
these leaking. Does this not create like a vacuum?
I mean, you know, you could even take the air
plug
box
it.
off. Look,
What?
You can plug it.
check it out. Look, you can take the air box off
Yeah.
and expose the actual throttle bodies and fucking pour a little bit of gas down in there instead of relying on the fuel system. Or get you some starter fluid and just psh in there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Famous for doing that.
So we need some starter fluid and we'll get this air box taken off, open it back up, spray it down in there and then crank it.
I'm curious if the gasoline
We'll also be able to
doesn't have
see.
a vacuum where it sucks it
It
through.
is a possibility. I mean, that's a really awkward place down in there for that gas to be coming out of.
But there also is no output. There's only input here.
Yeah, on a carburetor,
So
it's
there.
normal.
No, I'm talking about in the gas tank. Like this is creating a vacuum. Does that make sense?
Yes, it's sucking up the vapor.
And the real only way to do it is wait until we have the gas tank done. Put the gas tank lid on it.
You still need to get those fucking those sealed.
I say we still try starter fluid.
What
No, those are leaking like a motherfucker.
What are they though?
Those are your fuel supply to the carburetors. It goes into this.
It's like a fuel rail.
It goes into
Yeah,
this
it's a
fuel
fuel-
rail,
it's like a
and
fuel.
then that goes into the engine. Or the
Yeah, but like, what keeps this in?
It's like leaking under right there,
No,
right
it's leaking
now.
off of them.
Oh, it is. It's
Yeah,
dribbling
it's
over
the
there.
connection between the fuel rail and those things. And you can see even from the hoses, it's leaking on all these fittings.
Can we
They're all
take that
wet.
off, or do you got to take all that shit off? Yeah, look at it. It's
Do it again.
I think it's leaking from the actual.
Alright.
It needs a new fuel,
That's a lot.
primary fuel rail.
What's up, man?
So, Maxy, you don't have some long needle nose, do you? Long.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
You got two. You want long handles or just long needle?
Long needles would be nice. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's long handle too.
See how it works. Cool. Thank you.
Good luck.
Bring it right back.
I think I can fix it.
That ain't cool.
You think you can fix it?
No.
Oh.
Alright, we're done for today for
I
sure.
didn't even know how to
You
change
need
my
to
oil.
find another one of those fuel rail hose.
To be continued.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alright, we're golden. Alright. So we turned it, is it recording? So we turned it on after the fuel tank was all like pressurized.
Yep.
And the fuel pump kicked on and then built up pressure and turned off. So here we go. Ready guys?
Let's do right.
You want to go wide open with it when you do it.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Because I was cranking it to fucking get it to. You may not need to do it now. Yeah, I was gonna say you might not need to do it now.
You try it. You got the magic touch.
Is it in neutral?
Too much gas.
No.
Leave it on.
For now.
It wasn't ready.
God, that poor starter. Hold on. Where's the starting fluid? That's gonna be hard. Alright, go.
So that's open, that's closed.
No, this is choke on.
I could see the gas kind of pouring out,
Where?
like the fumes.
Oh.
We don't want to flood it. We've got choke partially on.
This thing needs seafoam. Keep going.
Check the pipes?
Yeah, smoking.
That smoke could be all kinds of things.
It's residual.
Anything.
Shit that was left in there.
No,
Could
we're
be
not,
just a
we're
pipe.
not firing on all of them.
No.
So
No.
which ones? You getting 2? You getting 3?
I could tell.
You could have a clogged jet and one of them carburetor.
We're firing on 3.
It could just be a
75% of the way there.
Could just be a one bag plug.
You think that's it?
It could be.
Possible.
I mean, that'd be the
If
easiest
it's
fix.
getting
Might as well
filled or
try
it's
that
not getting
first.
Spark. Well, those are your 2 issues.
Definitely.
You could hear it was missing that third zing.
It
You know
sounded
what I mean?
okay though, like as far as timing goes and all that. It
Timing's
sounded alright.
perfect. Yeah, timing's perfect. It's just missing that
Yeah.
cylinder. Yeah, because these are reading like 650.
And we could have even flooded it out or something too when we were just
There's
fucking.
460.
Yeah, by then it should have burned that out. If it was just
Yeah, that one's fucking cool.
I'll tell you what, when you
150.
came back around the corner,
420.
no smoke, no nothing.
Yeah, he slowed down.
420. 430. So yeah, we're missing this cylinder right here. This one.
Second one or first one?
First.
Second over.
Second.
1, 2. So I don't know what we want to do about that.
Here.
We probably have spark plugs at fucking cycle gear.
Well, we gotta give him a call.
Almost see if they've got them.
How hard is it to get on these? Probably pretty fucking.
I mean, we were just about there. But see, the thing is, like on my bike, I had to get to them from underneath, and it actually looks like you do the same thing on this one. So,
You gotta go from the radiator?
yeah. You take the radiator off.
Oh shit, I could reach
Yeah.
that from here.
Yeah,
nearly with
exactly.
fucking tank off.
I just don't think there's a way to get down in there from up top with the frame and shit.
There's a fucking plastic cover.
Yeah.
That might be the AIRBAG. Yeah, we could get to that quick. And once that's, if
One plug,
you can
just
tell
change
if it's
one
a-
plug and you'll
if the
know.
plug is wet, it's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Well, you know which one it is.
That means
Stick one
it's
over.
getting fuel, just no spark.
And the only way it would be that is, I don't know, maybe one of these coils.
I mean, it could be, it's possible, but dude, I don't think, I mean, everything else seemed to be in okay shape so far. A plug is, you know,
Quick fix.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell them quick things so angry all the time.
Yeah, good.
Talk about how you close the door and fucking knocks off the walls. This is a biatch.
I don't think this is a.
I mean, I could use this regular ratchet set. But we don't have that, do we? Let's see, do we got that? Do we have an extension for a quarter drive?
Extension for a quarter?
You're on the disc.
10 mil.
Clean it up.
What's up?
Clean it right
I'm
up.
gonna reach it with the drill. Is it not going high enough? Oh yeah, it's looking.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Move my hand.
Yeah, you can do it with the engine, right?
I would use WD-40 on it.
That's what I usually do.
I use this grunge buff. We're gonna turn it into fucking silver, hopefully. You wanna turn it on and run it, and I'll just straight.
Whose camera is this?
This camera with my card in it.
Oh. Is gonna be your footage?
My footage now is going out.
Alright. Let go.